everybody. About 15 minutes past noon right now. I'm Colleen Campbell getting a check of this forecast. So far, so good. We have been nice and dry here. In fact, blue skies spread across East Texas, the piney woods. But if we look down across those coastal cities, we're seeing some convection. What's going on there? Let's dive down a little deeper. Cities like Port Arthur and Beaumont seeing some rainstorms right now, even some lightning. But we remain dry here in East Texas for now. However, we could get some showers or even a storm spark up in the next few hours, mainly south of Interstate 20. So we're talking Jacksonville, Palestine, Crockett. Already looks like some sprinkles trying to work their way over into Lufkin, Angelina County. And these would be short-lived. We're not expecting it to be a washout as we move into our Friday evening. So that's great news because we have football. Current temperatures, before we get to that, let's look at these clouds and kind of dissect this a little bit. These are alto cumulus clouds. They're a mid-level cloud, and it hints at some instability in the atmosphere. We looked at the Tyler camera at the beginning of the show, and we had clear blue skies. That's because the air is a little bit more stable. But we have some rising air out there in Nacogdoches County. This is outside of SFA. So, yeah, we could get some rain at least close by to that region. Current temperature in Nac is at 84. We have a lot of mid-80s across the board right now. Also, some upper 80s starting to creep on the board in places like Henderson. Otherwise, some lower 80s spread out across our far northern zones like Mount Pleasant. Pretty pleasant afternoon, I have to say. As we look at our under the lights forecast, at 7 o'clock, we will be in the upper 80s for that kickoff time. But get this, sun sets shortly before 7:30, so not going to have much daylight out there, but hopefully some pretty sunsets. We'll be mostly dry by this time. Those showers are going to dissipate, the ones that we do see. Again, most of us going to miss out on them completely. Here we go at 2 o'clock to about 4 p.m. Move this up a little bit. Again, very widespread, very sporadic, isolated, sparking up, and then we're done with them. By 7, 8 o'clock, I think we'll be pretty dry here across East Texas. And again, some of you won't see anything. Now, anybody that is playing football for today, if you have asthma, be aware that today is an ozone action day. What does that mean? Well, it means that we have higher levels of pollution. Could make it a little bit hard to breathe. Here's your 7-day forecast brought to you by Baylor Scott & White. We have lower 90s on the way for this weekend. Plentiful sunshine, few showers possible again for tomorrow afternoon. Going into early next week, though, look at that heat up. Summer wants to hold on.